Today we've got another job to get on with Harry. We're back on Harry. To one of these. Now if you know, you know. Let's get on. I did plan on today's video being another one of the cleaver to get that welding finished off. That's in the process. Unfortunately I've run out of gas, which has kind of put pay to the whole job. However, this has come in. Rack slider for Harry. It's made by SHG. There's a guy on my Instagram who actually imports them. I'll put a link down below or somewhere, wherever it pops up. I'll put a link to his Instagram page. If you need one, he's the guy to get in touch with for these. So we'll get this fitted. Hopefully, touch wood, this might fix the problem. We're running out of options, to be fair. So yeah, fingers crossed, does the job. Let's see what sort of job it is to get it changed. Right, I've had to take off a bit more than I thought. Air intake's off. What else did I take off? Yeah, air intake's off. I've had to take the brace that runs along there for the heat shield, supports the heat shield. So you can see it's not the best. I've had to take that brace off, but now I've got a little bit more. Hopefully see a little bit more on there when I do. There you can see it moving there. So yeah, I'm assuming that's where the problems are going to lie. Get these two inner tie rods cracked off.
My phone lights up, but it's never you. I can't help but feel so lonely. I know there's things that I can't undo. I'm falling apart so slowly. Come alive when we're faded. The summer nights that we're chasing.
Right, getting both the tie rods off. They're literally just screwed off. Nothing complicated about it. Just screwed off. There's no play on them. However, you can hear that, and from the look of it, I might be wrong, but it looks a lot like the rack's actually mounted to the inner chassis leg there, which would be the knock that I'm having. So obviously the sound, if I'm right in thinking, sound's transferring through the rack and onto there. So I'm quite happy with that. Right, so next thing we're going to do, we'll get these nuts off, take this outer, we'll call it a bracket, get this outer bracket off. I need to split this, there, I need to split this clip here, pull the boot back, slide the rack along this way so I can get inside and get the old rack slider out, and then we'll compare them when we get them next to each other. There I have it. So fortunately my cheap eBay light's a bit naff for doing this, otherwise I would lit it up. I've slacked the two nuts off there, rolled the rack along as far as I can get it, and took the clip off, popped the boot up back so I can see where I'm going. And then two bolts, there was a lock washer to stop the bolt coming out. I just had to gently pry that off. I'll have to reuse that. I'll just flatten it back down, slip it over. It'll be all right. Right, and there we are. That's it out. So these, I believe, pop out. These little caps pop out of there, that way. But you can see the shininess on both sides where the wear is. So I'm kind of hoping and praying that's the issue. So I'll get these two metal pieces, these two metal inserts there, cleaned up, slotted into the new one, get this all back together again, and we'll see what effect this has. Fingers crossed. Right, what we've done is put the slider back in the back, in behind here, lined it up with where the rack actually is, dropped these through. I've actually put some Loctite on these bolts because I don't want them, obviously you don't want them coming slack. So the new slider's in behind the boot, that's on there. I've got, feels quite a bit more secure to be fair. I've got to pop a cable tie on that just to hold that together. In an ideal world I would have another clip the same as that, but I don't, so it's getting a cable tie. I've got to stick the lock and tab on there, and then I can screw the inner tie rods on, and hopefully that should be it. Once I've done that, build the car back up, pop the brace back on, air filter back on, bish bash bosh, Bob's your uncle. That's it, job's done, all back together again. As I say, I Loctited these 2 bolts here in, just because I didn't want them coming out. Obviously these ones I'll be able to keep an eye on them, but when you knock them in, don't forget to bray over your locking tabs for them. But that's it, they're all back together again nice and tight. All I've got to do is put back the cross brace support that supports the heat shield underneath, put back the air filter and then the strut brace, and that's it, we're good to go. There we have it, simple as that. That's your rack slider done. The job start to finish has took us probably around about 2 hours. That's everything included. I've had nothing, no special tools on the job other than, where is it? There. Other than that, if you can call it a special tool. But I mean, I'm sure for what it'll cost, I'm sure you'll be able to get one if you want to do the job at home. Yeah, 2 hours. Steering already feels a little bit tighter, so hopefully, fingers crossed, after the test drive, we'll know if it's fixed. There we have it, rack slider done. The old original one there. Looks to be a bit shiny on the sides. I'm assuming there's a bit of wear. As I say, the steering feels a little bit tighter now. As I say, the steering feels a little bit tighter. Still got the problem. Next video should be back on the Calibra, getting the welding done on that. A little bit on the oh, there we go, that's better. Get the video done that. Still got the problem with the speakers, whether I'm going to put pods in or whether I'm going to build them into the doors and keep it completely stealth. Again, drop in the comments below, deciding on what you want to do about what you think should be done about that. If you like the video, don't forget to give a like and a thumbs up. Yeah, is there anything I did wrong or any other suggestions, just in case it doesn't quite fix it, let us know. Just drop a comment down below. Thanks for watching, see you again next time.